Yes, I'm baby. This is your election headquarters, Kokromoti Power. Yes, sir. It was so NPP National Delegates Conference 2022 year echoes for Accra Sports Stadium. And che yebeko nom na ye team ye wo nom so asum atwaso e de everyone e de my medin de akwasi insiana sekese koma abra pokua ahwene se oni AC ohene ebetwaso e sha se free anopa na besi sabre esu ohene onya enkwesa sempani wo kasem se ye de jawa na eja ye de aswawa elesa the head of news and current affairs for Adom brands or multimedia Adom yedi kan edi komo edi ahwe empanfo a epre titire ni dibre ewo NPP amanyoko no emu sense ne bi mu ebisa eyese wan ene betimi elidi NPP as a national chairman amomo abreki the 8 ebi mu titire mo sa manukoko wie eye Stephen Ayensu in team yeah this is the 5th time yeah papa yi eba beginem apre sa dibre no wo NPP amanyoko mu nanka mafo fi se kofoidua in 2018 there nanka agbena okwa nesa nanso last minute contest nanka eye between ono ene eye alaji shot no ebese sanye ekoye ono ene Freddie Blay yeah I say also wonko ebim. The question is, what will be the magic for Stephen Ayensu in team this time round? Yeah was abapre nimpra etoso enum ebim ebisa the kufuado faction no robey ena ebe play ewom kufuado faction no or have na betimenya e was Stephen Ayensu in team ye kan no because so far hwe enipa enson ya e contest na wagina dibre no achen omunyina. This is the 5th time, so does it mean the 5th time and on the 5th position on the ballot box no a bit me make BB e de amana quickly enwe na afi yenko general secretary dibre no eso esi ohene e da so wa esi boko de
wa adumara kwa omane som die nyamema ya hoden mietime dia som ye ho ye
de amese Stephen Ayensu in team for the 5th time.
Yeah,
the kufuo fashion alopem se na wo chiremu e de efri eba se edubebe na yese owo kufuado Alan wo kufuo Alan aside etire je bia am favor no but this time NPP party ni so abedru a crossroad bia that achem asante fashion no emu kra esa emia amana sen mampenda da kufuo komodie bi ono nsentwefo edi o search su biem se saade no at first no mu fi se ebia eye akake kan wo keke but duly do eyade eye adwuma this time akufuado the achem fashion still person have control over the party. That's why people believe say into akofa baomia edeno eba the kufuo fashion say ne yate that from 2007 legon eta John Alankojo Chabatin echi akufuado na ban ene wo abemu eto na wo can resource pa ekitomo can Stephen Ayensu in team ebetimi break that odd na eto ne kwantifi ewo kufuodua no in 2018 this time round
obetumi e de kire say influence of money. Oh, yamfasika resources eni dwuma ekokuduru baabi. Eduru baabi anapem. Etime boa ma obi di nkunim. Etime taa obi achi emfa ho se eta nipa kuno achi no. Onipa kuno da so edi ntuara. Na ne ehwe 2008 general election.
Okay.
Resources ban na NPP niye. Omudi ntu. Ya ehwe 2016 general election. Okay. Resources ban na Dramani Mahama NDC no omudi ntu. It resources nye total.
Okay.
Well, uko abato one single item nko antimi nyina ne nanso enye determining factor. Eno ma bebre ehwe. It is empo se in team. Stephen in team.
Yes, Stephen Ayensu in team.
Ayensu in team. Se we need that resource backing no kra no. That's what kakra or di two kwan. Other factors one what the can say wakwa mama for and say no damfi enye pe nunyam nko an say yen hye nunyam na mom bribi da na koma so bribi wona dwen mu anisuade hu bi wo ho pese odiba.
Okay,
eno ye one and strategically no say wahwe a kwasi ube hu say sa campaign no wa gina ne nan so pa se me esi ohene na me tusa.
Yeah,
me tusa me sure therefore ameko. Sure therefore ameko Until we're positioning more and more sensitive in team, as opposed to me free campy, as opposed to me free that campy. And no, ever to me, I'm when median voters no do. Median voters near one more you should say be son, one more adrenaline, one more influenced by this or that faction. And you all emphasis say a Kufuado Baumia faction.
Okay.
Or Kufo Alan faction.
Yeah.
And our median voters are okay background what to be happening.
Yeah.
Okay, general election the same thing or general election what to NDC paying, what to NPP paying. Okay, party the same thing or median voters and say Union about actually you have won. And Mahu Stephen, I used in team say, sir campaigning, sir electioneering, why more of middle side campaigns are rely so much on the old traditions of the blocks.
Okay.
Or blocker, it is a cement block.
Yeah.
A painting in a friend block.
Yeah.
French spelling names I see. A tower chair solid. Obinso on a block or a tiny painting, the more fluidity. I say sure I am reno. It mean I won't fin. It me say why a juma or and Bemana Plus and now Obi or dream party no in kind and son our dream faction no. A shaman no heba banya dear in what you mean in your me ya. Obunyaka creflo, Nina Kambuma beto.
Out of 6,732 delegates, 5,000 natural delegates. Yo mono enya fe na obi kan ye ba be power mo. Delegate party ni hye no omo da de aka no and afre be miemia ere asoso. Out of this over 5,000 delegates no ebi mi omo calculation mo say emududu na be favor the Akufo-Addo Achim fashion because of omo current role ye omo play in the party for the past years. So if the sadness be ye adwuma Kofodia is about crap so you kakana that yine nana yaw ene okay before I be call and so naka be call grounds near kwakwen komodie bia ye nwa da yine ene opani adokofo mambenda da akofo ne nwa ediem waka ensembi ye na be boy komodie ya ye dinti say director ba me go ahead e be call so near kwakotie sasem no edi akra bia na mfiri ba say baby a ya hwehwe part no edom de ababedru set last minute. I think it was just about 2 weeks to elections. No, the same thing. They see what Tamale in 2014 for Palafoko, Kwabena Japan and Sejon.
Yeah.
No beer himself for the onset in the Sejon and security. No, but before Munity and Pam. Kwabena Japan.
No, because about to no matter say me ba football no matter say me ba. Bibi a element of chance. Surprises to me ba. And no so. And no the exceptions rather than the norm. The norm no bet me ahwe variables, no bet me ahwe history, historical backgrounds ni ade. No bet me ahwe messages and microphone ne deko. No bet me ahwe responses eba free woman kwakoto aba no emu as through the media no ni ade. No why informed prediction.
Okay.
Ni amemi in my humble view, me gidi say informed prediction ameye no. Am pass e bet me cry ba say ahoye yes mo speeches na obakwa ma speech bi a uso mbabi a enye yi na say yakwe ye de tumi no ma no obe betray yen process no obe betray yen tradition no obe betray yen goals e wen me yen farmer no e bi kura na message bi atima circulate or stadium across stadium na say say akwe o ye say agent ye kwa ye be nyina say o ye NDC campaign pa na de na I convinced na man for. But those are exceptions. And no me intense. Say me ba was 72 o hwepa e yakwa kwa say Akufo-Addo Baumia war chest. Etare ni ba fufuru achi. That's what you are saying.
Yeah.
O hwe yakwa say the war chest of Akufo-Addo ni Baumia e wo candidate ba ko a enye Steven ayensu intimachi. Is that what you are saying? Say et sakura no a yeah bisa say John Kanjiro. Or say fear the delegates. Because sikagie no influence but I think bia sikagie no omoji wia they still look beyond
the current delegates here way. You bet me aka say they look beyond sikagie na a cost of party because somebody can cite the see or Ashanti region or more regional delegate conference me ko reach ni etete e by me personally a delegate ebukura catch them the amount of sika otimikura efa e di free Kumase Ediko Efie. Do you think that sika people are really reasoning through candidates now vie that positions no?
Nyameka makoko wenze sika no etumi influence. Ene matena ha aka Kenyan parliamentary election be Professor Patrick Lumumba.
Yeah.
One of the most respected people on the whole continent. Okostani MP. Enye vice presidential, enye presidential. Sika na influence against ano. Na so etinye bia nso ni wonso se to bia sika no komu se den. Nkrofo no gia omo ye balance in ade nyina wi they look at a certain merit. Then they look at the larger picture.
But if a young call Accra Sports Stadium na yenko ti yenua dachi ne komo twa one Dr. Kwame Adokofo etwetwe.
Party the DMCC the NPP from but me a break it.
Oh, I won't say anything about that one. We are going to have elections and we are going to have new leaders. Do my dear name say after this. Let's hold our peace. But I'm confident the party in a few months' time will put on its best apparel and this country will be much better managed. There have been many mistakes. I talk straightforward. There have been serious mistakes, but they will put right.
There seem to be some more disaffections even within your party. How do you intend to bring your party together? Are
you a party member? How do you know there's disaffection? Disagreement, yes, but not disaffection.
Sorry, sir.
Adom former national Bano defense no and a defense minister I walk for so a bomodi say benyane pahudu one new or moso edi sa enkoboy medical catch was NPP national delegate conference and I just say omrisha so and no pay and I just say any ma mpenifo hudu or more and Adom NPP amanyoko no yehwe na ye ne edudo no so akasa ento be pie mu e wa bontin se a na ne pahudu na and I just say edi nkomo ye be pie mu anope no otume hunu se nipakuo ahodo boys asebio omo no ohwe omo abeti aketi pa and I just say omo wa ha obi ye ni ebi di nkomo no mo kire se omo ye internal security edima NPP amanyoko no enti where we stand no bebi na me obehu delegates ahodo so mo ba enti more unlikely say any delegates no ebedi nkomo na ye bi so omo so far eja bibia boko we delegates from which region?
Me delegates. Me assistant to a candidate.
Candidate by
Saturday national organizer.
Okay, we are an assistant.
Me assistant no.
Okay. But who to abane?
Me to abane bi. Me about when the men to be.
Okay.
But me the protocol officer. Okay. Operations man.
Okay, ati nipa ni bi no mpenifo omo elections omo no benya akwanya ewurewurem na enoma hodo so mototo no omo atoto enti as time goes on baby ejina ndi e wo wa na panyin ba ko aba wo wa na panyin ba ko aba enti as atwen na mpenifo no beba no ye betumi achi beni ani omo di nkomo na de ekoso bia no wo nsuso no ya ma waso ade ate enti sauba ha obo se police for pa na ate so omo so endra me de kan editu anim se ade a omo se aha no police form beba ha no omododo no ekobe 1000 efa no efiti abonten ebesi inside ho efesi baby a ye park cars ni ade nya ade a apostle for no ebedos wo ho yie pa entino ade a yeso ye bomodin mpenifo ahodo omo NPP amanyoko mu being members of parliament, being deputy ministers and ministers of state, you know, omo nyina ba ye be bomodin ne ye nya omo ne ye ni omo nso edi nkomo na senior omo adwene edifa congress we ho senior congress no etie edima omo no yeso ye benya sa akonya no ne ye ni omo twetwe enkomo enti asa to na ye betumi enye bi no yɛbɛtumi abɔ mmɔden a ne yɛ no ɔmo so atwetwe nkɔmmɔ wonim sɛ NPP amanyɔkuo ne amanyɔkuo bi a mpanimfoɔ a ɛwɔ mu ɛdɔɔso deɛ ɔte ne kaa mu sisi a ɛyɛ Hackman Owusu Agyeman wohwɛ no a ɛnkane no na Minister of State under the Kufuor administration no ɛne Hackman Owusu Agyeman ɛna ɛnɛ opie ɛde afiri ne kaa no mu no nti ɛbɛbɔ mmɔden ne ɛne openi Hackman Owusu Agyeman ɔno ɛna ne ɔfase ɛyɛ Kodwo Agyeman ɛkɔɔyɛ in the eastern region a wɔntumi ɛnwie ne nti
what are your own expectations of the Congress?
Of the conference?
Yes, your expectations.
I expect first and foremost to renew the bonds of solidarity amongst us as party members, to rally around the leadership, to move this nation forward, but above all also to have our Congress to elect our leadership for the next 4 years. I expect us to have a very clean and fair elections so that when we are finished, we will all come together again. Right now, there's a bit of division here and there, but that is natural. But at the end of the day, our ability to come together is what's important.
What do you make about the caliber of candidates? Are they the ones to lead you to break the 8? Do they have the capacity?
Well, they all have their strong points and weaknesses, but I believe that over the period of time, some of them have gone under our tutelage over the last 30 years, and I believe that they have learned something. So we cannot get a perfect candidate. You can never get a perfect, like a perfect husband or a perfect wife. We would move together, make sure that this nation gets its, as they say, its gold cloth and put it on.
Has your party performed well to break the 8? They had also said
that is our vision, that is our aim, and it takes a lot of effort. And this is where we are going to mobilize the people, let them understand that you just don't say break the 8 and the 8 gets broken. We have to work towards it. We have to work together. We have to rally around the leadership, and we will be able to do it.
Some say this group of leaders cannot be ones to go forward in breaking the 8.
Say that again.
Some argue that your current group of leaders cannot be the ones to lead your breaking the 8
well,
strategy.
Opinions differ, don't they? And I'm saying some of them have done their apprenticeship. Quite a few of them, we started with them in 1992. They understand what the party stands for. They understand what we must do. But what is remaining is for the members of the party to really understand that our future is together, woven together, and for that matter, we should stand together and help the leadership to move this country nation forward.
There appear to be some disagreements within the party, especially your rank and file. There appear to be some disagreements as to who is going to do what or who is
What kind of disagreement are you referring to?
We hear lots of sentiments about who shouldn't be doing what and who shouldn't be put where.
Is there any place in the world where they have elections and they don't have problems? Look at America. Look at all that's happened all over the place. So certainly there will be some people who are not too happy about the state of affairs. Well, we are not claiming perfection. No, we are not claiming perfection at all. But I believe that the best has been done. And under the circumstances, if we can achieve about 90-95% satisfaction, we would have done well. I mean, this is a problem that bedevils every election in any part of the world. So I wish you all the best and thank you very much for covering us. You have done so for the past 30 years. We are grateful to the fourth estate of the realm. And I hope that we will.
Just before you go, Honorable, do you have any favorite candidates?
I am the national chairman of the National Council of Elders, the apex body of this party. How can I have a candidate? I can never play my hand. Maybe when I get to the polling booth, I will think. But for now, the best thing to do is to stay very, very, very neutral. And I have been, from the beginning, the national treasurer from 1990 to 2000, 10 years. So I know what it takes. I will never play my hands, but let the people speak. And when they are spoken, we will go ahead.
Given that you've been a former minister, do you think our current ministers are living up to expectations and are doing what's expected of them?
Well, they are doing the best under the circumstances. Circumstances change. Situations change. We had to go to HIPIC, for example, and we succeeded in doing that. So if you have gone to wherever we have gone to IMF, we will also succeed. I say that the important thing, falling, we will always fall. Difficulties, there will always be. But how you surmount the difficulties and how you rally yourself to move forward is what's important. And the ministers, to a very large extent, are doing their best. But they are also human, so there may be flaws here and there, but the ministers are really trying the best under the circumstances. Shall I? Thank you very much. Thank you. We'll try. That's our aim. So we are going to try to do that. We're going to break the. We are what we have to do, we'll do. It is for the people of Ghana to make sure.
Are you satisfied with the performance of the government?
There's always room for improvement. Always room for improvement. And such a meeting can say, this is the best that we can do. We could do better. But we are human. There's room for improvement, and we will improve. We are listening to the people. We are taking lessons, and whatever we have to do, we will do so. I didn't know Constitution say in fear Naidu. COVID nyamiada ruma aba form kakra. Na bibia ye dia. Say ye send ye beya ye betimi enya ebedo from one quiet election na a constitution be di court be di ko ham do ko. The best thing to do under the circumstances Matias here say enkasa ne ne matineti atwen but wo twen enye ye enfie na anu adu enti yanko ne yanko to aba na afi fiu na afi ye ko ne de ko 2024. Thank you.
One year former minister. Hackman also Ajiman and Yanino Education Common Medical Eddie Atuja as former ministers of state and a party for NPP for NPP Amano Kono as a twin on Bebano, Rebomodi and Yamoni and Omwedin Common. In as much as he show mono the delegates are who do Omo and Munti Yawaha or Mabetu Abano, so Ebomodi na Yene Ebin so EDD and Common. Senia Nomano Kone, Franopa, Ebesi Sembleno. Most of the delegates, Nyadia or Moria Babedua, one who want to know the reason Cruncha Moyan Bedu and so on. Yabomodi Ayendemu, Abomodi say Benyamu Bakum, Yanubina, Yene or Moso Education. And to Mammy Fowl and see her, some of the delegates are or more Bano, Yambomodiani, and say, you bet me in your money and your market chain. Most of them are members of the NPP. They are party members and and then so far what do at the end some of the delegates and into the arrival of the delegates and and Penifo my mammy found to just say and they over PMO stadium and main gate at the stadium or no ya locking on and you be an Yas Aquiniano at the Ebaha and Nipa Caribbean one as you say or more and I bet me and Yas Aquiniano at the Abemun and I just say Yabia Punama almost to me FMO Eba and Sebebomodia and Penifo more you bet me and any of my kitchen come fine. Because you see, a police for them at the Pempim here, and they I just say, and the Pano trap and Pim Nababedu and the Nadia, over to me and Yano, and then they didn't come out until Yagusu Yandemu, sir, Yabasha party for no or more banner, a be observers, a be agents, and a be so delegates, and see a young penny for Libya, the Bomodin, near or more education, until Ubeduha has certain most of the times, the various media houses also and some of the sympathizers of the NPP and also Eddie Abaha. This time around, for you to be able to identify, say, we delegates and our way any delegates, is also another one thing. And Adom Bibia Boko na Pacho Musue. Adom, who your agent? Me agent, Yera Steven team. So far, Ubedu an arrangement to be design. Oh, so far so good. Arrangement in the Bibiada, Daokama, Afiansan. I'm saying for na start delegates no so matise omunam kwan so eba. Until very soon no omunyina ba be pie wa ha na ye di dwumadie no ahyehye so. Enti abo ye nimsa abo 9 eko ususu se die nti na up now delegates ni nyambedu a asan se ye nimse omo free tamale ene asante regional de dodo na abedrum kra ha And why still say by this time we
I think so. Many now or hotels no more take breakfast answer no more abba. Into no, I think so very soon no. Omo baby omo breakfast ni di na omo to me I then abba.
Yan koso ni any agents ni be agents ahodo oni be so entwetwe nkomo enti ono special guest we a special guest and we a special guest bibia
oh na me adun bia bako
who your guest are more or less like say over be observe the course so far the way when it comes to security any arrangement na
so far the bibia your point me anga sa fe na maba inti me observe but so far no what me say organization dey akoye pa and NPP so akere say bibia omo ye bibia da ofinchi mesanso ye kama ofia from polling station up to this time ofia say bibia wonti koka wonti bibia ko smooth it is so far there ye nya nwie ye there but so far there bibia da o play
na another agent in so ha enti me hwe wo tag ne so a we agent for Andrew upon Amwakon. We are the agent.
Me an agent pa.
So far we be do ha no ya di mo fam return no senior election be ko be bia polling station ya de mo omo mo fam.
Yeah, omo di afam nti on the field no ya be about 20 polling stations na be ya yenche bebre into region bia in the polling station ya assigning it to and as agents and so omo di ya konti obi any the polling station or konti be be rahon and this particular Congress, no, one of the well organized and well coordinated a year. Everything is set. We are only waiting for the delegates. We have your breakfast and also be more bread. I'm about to snatch and we buy some few speeches. Beba, here we are for the election. No, actually, so now we are the nakram.
And of course, we didn't come out. Oti regional minister. The last time I'm in home, it was when I made an interview. I was Legon. Honorable,
Ayo Adom.
Edu baby ubeji hini say enkophobia kwa kodua yesi enkotu edua no it becomes a whole issue. What may resolve it from the region?
Oh, say no problem there anyhow. As a journalist no more reporting no and no more reported the real issue on the ground. Before I say June for beduna many NDC for na din kita ho. Omo ba me ho for my intervention say na be ya omo benya kwan ayo omo program. Me na me lead here na my culture education director no omo timi aye program no. But and we don't have to allow that. So no, the way that manful it was purely a misleading reportage. Members may comment on it, but the same menu can say we don't have any problem that even at that time there was nothing like any disturbances in the region and any problem worth commenting on in the region.
Favorite candidate?
Oh, NPP Nibia my favorite candidate. Now, I mean, say, MPP for the romantic and another bay or Mampany, and our honors in a young coupon, a Casa and our Mr. Mungoya regional minister. This is a Baha, MPP for Nguana, a quantity election now, or be I am a candidate, but send a bay. No man no ever cost one my they had to me breaking the 8 no and one of the best delegates now say they should listen to God, they should listen to Mpenyufo, then the Onyankopo Bekechon say no na MY because 2024 is not going to be a walkover. A idea MPP will have to fight, but then him say about breaking 8, and national executives is the last tranche of our internal reorganization. So delegates will be unquiet as said here, but they should think over it again. Now make sure say at the end of the day, they can actually lead us. Now be Winnie Biano, he'll bring others on board. No be Luzubiano or because I Nejuma. Cause 2017, me pre-DC, Anti-Joe Skycher me say my DC in the class to continue. Then my party I continued. I never dreamt say me baba regional minister. Eba my jumu say me regional minister it was on Sunday and by Tuesday na me regional chairman I confirm my. So that is how the NPP is.
Yeah, better say Dr. Richard Asante Ebu and so ending come on. Doc, bibia boko.
Nyame ne monpai bo na bibia koye de.
So far, oba the organization on the ground so who is saying
oba bibia koso fefefe. Say MPP for yenim kwan a yetimi chise niema. Ye ka se yemfa niema ngufa no yentoto niema yetoto ne ye.
to be a bibia pepe party for no any aje ye di ho komo ye te kire nsemu kire ye ho ne ho na um se dan a enne hwebe bibi besi na bibi ne besi ni je sonko ne beba because yin na nim se ansa na ye beto aba no se elephant no sono no onyem osono no nyem no so de dan a hwebe enne osono be wo maman obewo obi amana be national chairman obewo obi amana be general secretary obewo obi amana be national organizer osono bewo obi amana be youth organizer women organizer treasurer any other appointment positions are available no sa no osono be and now tete mu nsusu a wote ne nipa ekra ani ne nipa eka
den na moka
so oh woni nipa di nkoma a wotimu se obi a se baby adu ye hwe national chairman dia ye nyina ye mfa ya ho de nkotae owura Stephen Timechi wote se nipa no ka omuka uti mi say by the close of the day no enkoye me won say osono no obewo owura Stephen Tim so me national chairman man
okay now
general secretary utie mu na ne manfo di nkomo na nia osono no ma na kan say osono no nyim awanyim no baby aduru no de yemfa akonwa no ema owura Jombo adu uti omudi nkoma sa na omuka say nti nipa dodo na free say baby ewomra ewomu no yemfa ma Jombo adu no nto akonwa no so no nsom party because wasom aye bia ba na enkoye say ye be kwa akoto aba no na ye be ba na ye ni ene institutional memory clean slate old executive no yemfa ba akokora mbamu omunso so adwuma ye de mo omunso be win elections oman win 2 elections amaye nti obi a wa aye na adwuma na se di nkati akora na o de NDC for akọ opposition o de omfru power akọ opposition o person sande o se lose elections from general secretary cross akopra akoye chairman ama NDC ono wa lose elections no na nipa na ono ha win no free opposition edu aba be power asia a retain e de na ahwe biem
na enkrofo mo ka se MPP so ayedue party no and a wo government in say economy no wo the needs economy no enye etaka by this time crowd here we shouldn't be doing anything like elections only omo ya
nipa beka se bi on tim ya mamra na se ya mamra no e man hu say political arrangement say say ekoso enti na wo ye kura na say one nimra so a obi de be court na ya boni mra ni aboni nyina agu nti aye mra no na ade hihye ya ba enti na ye to aba na ya ma electoral commission be supervise no enti we no enya koma ade obi ene ye won endi sa start o mo hihye enti aye ade a mra na ye ana ye nja mra no so say ye ma enyu so mra organ ade be different na
Etienua daache hine nana yawo asante ene yete se odi ama ne boyi efri Accra Sports Stadium de bre na esi enkomo a daache hine ene Dr. Kwame Adokufo former defense minister ediye Honorable Hackman Usu Ajman adeba kuna mpeke frame we need new crop of leadership now new crop of leadership no can was for national chairman position there and the authentic and then you obenya new leader because currently no one no on kobiem general secretary di breno or da so peso obi so air contest no
engrophobia
air contest national organizer or no old guard but or move from a position be an order that at the back national organizer so you bet him naka or more campaign focus yensa no Nasara coordinator national women organizer so these are the faces and penfomi no efi say enka omu ehia ensesan ewom by see ehwe tweet bia Gabi Asare Ochedako ediaba listening to the delegates these are tipped to win the NPP national officers race for Saturday today. One, Stephen Ayensu in team, national chairman. John Boadu for general secretary. Henry Nanabuachi for national organizer. Rita Nkisi for vice chairpersons. Salam for national youth organizer. Dr. China for treasurer. Dr. China, former deputy Ghana ambassador to India and Oka Nehwasemi. To China and Oka Nehwasemi. What is near Gabi Eken to near party pennyful menu say Eken Ehua? What should be the way forward for delegates and Omquakoto Abai?
Near Yaneno Din Como, na Dachin Indian community Dr. Asante Yabwa.
Yeah.
nia okaye no ayade a me permutation me de frafra ni ade na madwen ekosa.
Okay.
Executive ebe imagine no. Likely say ebe school for atade.
Okay.
Containing category. Data for ni bi a blend and as a data for ni bi ebe come. No kwasem ni General Secretary say John Bodu to ebe heading. And found say there are good candidates. Which is Frederick Operanza solid. Niem ebema wakani and kasani merit.
Okay.
John Bodu a hard worker in terms of elections.
Okay.
Okwan obefa so winning elections. Obe transit the whole night on konko da ye adwuma. No me na de oya de pa. Eno epa ho anso so a nipa no e contest na dos na nkasa ye disadvantage. Sanka bisiu.
Yeah.
Bisiu retire yenyan ntieze onokra support esan kwa kwama John Boadu.
Okay.
Intina chese eye one against fragmentation.
Okay.
Intonso obetna ho. Stephen Tim enyese gabe ochida akuka yenti. Sarfia no panyina maka se utie okenkan na ohwe na ubu nkompoko kohwe wachi a. He is almost in a poor position. Ayese ono ene o ma aka no. Ono say as far as chairmanship is concerned, oye foforo.
Yeah.
Bro foforo sebe sisi na fresh. Na se John Boadu etena mu a we kwa ne be ne imprensa ana ne mpem yunu ne fa. Efa acting full service why and likely so betimi awini bio unless surprise come from such a person as Frederick Operanza.
Okay.
Now okay national
because a national organizer or no movie from national youth organizer to organizer the brain.
Nana B popular within the party.
Okay.
Ojina baby so emudru he is perceived to be in the Akufo-Addo wing.
Okay.
Sa no man maka manchra say ye obi baje manuasi bone eboa. Name no one item in politics does not determine everything.
But say AC ebeboa.
You.
Say they see 2008.
Yes.
Kufo enkrofo of file is perceived say no time much no. Dudu na eluzie.
It me ban
with adwenkyere say 2008 president Kufo woko.
Oh kwa fa nkrofo ni.
Enti wo say ye ni wachi a de na betu.
But wo say dudu na wan gazi mu nyina.
Now Obuko regional elections Eastern region there. It was reported say the presidency no more tie a year abante bako echi. Ora hakmo so man no fast.
Could you?
Ekowe echi oluziye and delegate na so mo kan say president wo mra so ya wo kwa this your second time. Ye do kwa man follow ade na besi. Back to 2008.
Yeah.
The three key people here are a leading political party, the presidential candidate, the national chairman, the general secretary. In 2008, NPP SSS and perform as a way now. Then people say, and the fact is, Omuluzi. So the issue is a party nsa SSS Omunkro, especially going to 2024, your person make it record.
Interesting permutation analogy original so they pose a question. In real life, in real life, and times he said, "I dear be best sending yonko a we pay."
Okay,
there are similarities.
Yeah,
Nemo sameness and notion. Near me, who say, and no be and fear doing see back of bang the year 2008. You know, Nantimin Concobasa a bay pepe. I am almost certain. As a general secretary race, no, for instance. Unlike ABI in the previous time now, where now we move. This time around, you have say the chairman not being the preference of say Flagstaff House, not being the preference of Jubilee House.
Okay.
Now over here nebia vice chairpersons ebi wo ho manya bi.
Okay.
Now over here na general secretary no manya. Now over here na some other position na abom. No kwasem ni ebasa eye ma party na nkasa. Say o hwe classroom, o hwe books so, o hwe thinking through it is actually in the interest of the party say factionalism anka engongo pia hakra anka nyane se na ye tie daching interviews bia any kojomensa brampa interviews bia obi gina chi oye o ye de baumia na kwago wi ni no sabi anka se bakra na ye to abani wi a na sa national officers yi abaye neutral persons.
Okay.
Na neutral persons no one manage party ni yi no one manage party national congress ni yi ye supervise election no nya kofre electoral commission na omo abeboa yen na ya conduct ni obewini bia as presidential candidate no yata na chi oba na etunufo wo so vice presidential candidate ni won adobaba na etun wonfo na wakokofa anka factionalism grant enye enti se ekoba se ewo ho na wanya ne openi nyina akro kwan bi so na eye esan se unya ni nyina na miluzu ni nyina na wahye me yawo
ezi enura na mne pani bi edim komo pani power NPP according to no he fear for John Boadu if he's retained in a likely event say Alan Chematin ebeye flag bearer na say Stephen Tim ebeye national chairman he fear for John Boadu but before everyone is my call grounds is here Accra Sports Stadium akuya boachi wa yi Adom aye crowd yakwane ni kodi enkomo ne hwe ne ekoso akuya de da koso Accra Sports Stadium is here
enhyiamu kase a woye na wayi akanifo obedi amanyoko no animu no ene eguso a yede emamo eti se wutie ye wo Adom TV Adom FM Asempa FM Ehye FM ye ne affiliate stations ahoro a aka efiri anopa ya kosi se enhyiamu ni nyina beba wieye no abusia yeguso ewo ha sei midin e de akua boachiwa yi Adom ene emeka sei empanimfo e wo se wo ba enhyehyeye wo se egu akwan mu no wo ba Accra Sports Stadium a ene magugu na akwan mu kuku dam ye wo se wo ba chief of staff edufia sei ye hwe mampani beduru fie ha na mpanimfo e da manyoko na no so ebeba no na kyese bibia asi eti sa wo hwe ye na wutie ya ye hwe nimu se delegates nipa empem enson anye bia no delegates nipa 7,000 and ye hwe animu delegates na nkasa de 6,500 na emom nipa dodo a eba ha na busua eno so empanimfo am ye nya nantie se ankokra no nipa mpem so de wobeba na woba Accra Sports Stadium a sane empanimfo ahyehye no aprama kese no ye wo mantamu bia ne sane ye wasia ye no ye wo Greater Accra region baby obetna Asante mantem baby obetna Buno mantem baby obetna empanimfo so esesa wo ba no ene ya make say soafo a wo hwe o mayi apomuden nsem so ye saka ne fie ha ye ne no ebetwetwe nkomo bi na enhyiamu no ene ma egu akwan mu no ya sha ase ahwe bi honorable ye me wakwa ba enti o boko de ye da sepa se waje ye so anopa yi ya hu se nhyiamu no entoto egu akwan mu wo mantem buno mantem o mabeduru
Aba bedru nra ma benya nro ayi stadium ha say yet makuba bi abrunfo no wo onya nro stadium ha say ba dia in Accra ntiminim se kwan bi aso enchere bedru ha
etina chese ye betumi aka se delegates a wo free doma delegates a wo free sunyane delegates a o mantamu nyina obi
delegates free buno 12 constituencies nyina obi adu
yemfiri wo mantam na yembra adwumadi a ekosi megidi se kofodua afie twamuo emfie enanie wukobi sane entoto ye ne koye ene nnedi sane ene masiko ohu ne san
a little bit too early because delegates no be brenya no park no so ha say kofodua ho shakakra ba bia ye no
okay
etinipa no o say mpime 6,000 ye trade as nice as why Makakra has there's a lot of space. The arrangement now looks better. There is orderliness, a high in Kakra, some discipline room. It begin this atmosphere I won't say no. And you're very peaceful. And yet Bibi Basabasabia. This is very well organized. I call conferencing who say organization you're very good. say we say eda
eti any ebekọ ye chipo mo ye ko tamale ye kon ye ko so enkran say ya legondie anyway nyina hu ni say this is one of the best and answer the best so
this
far.
This one of the best. I would say this one of the best.
Eti ene mo nhihye ye mu no ye hwe animu se mampani bekasa empanimfo eda manyoko na no minim se momra hye badwafo asoafo mu so no e wo se mo so mo kasa bia na
program no ne be kire ye ba conference say ya ba bia ye hia kasa pa empanimfo pa no the vice president, the president, the party leadership enti ye nyina ye ntumi kasa e sa time be wie enti ye yim kakra na be send the messages. I know some parliamentary caucus leadership because for parliament. Yeah, you can't talk again. Until I'm looking at the leader of parliament, I will represent MPC. Yeah, if you had say party chairman, Ebekasa, some penny for Bekasa, then the president will crown it. That fee yes here trust me after the speeches in they are.
Honorable, yen shwe dibra hodoa ewomuo. Say ye jina wo the chairmanship position origin kwa wo nipa mienu ewom Owura Stephen Ayensu in team from origin ye ka bono ne ahafo so a tete de no ye betumi aka se onimonyamfo Christopher mi akunfi so e say ono wa kwaye bunu east wahu ono so ka ho sa nipa mienu yi ene bono mantem bono east kwan ya mo befa so ato aba no hu ne ma sen.
Oh, let me say ye mu ache mienu. Enti ye mantam mienu. Eno ye very clear. Okay. Ye wo bunu mantam, na wo bunu is. Enti professor ye bunu is. Stephen ye bunu. Enti wo kan be bom sa enye ye bi at all. Na me de nya me hwe ani mu de say 77 preduasa. Ye ba bia ofri ne ye de beto aba no.
Okay.
I could be abeto ama ne krom ni. But we are expecting say ye benya leader 77 preduasa. Ya ehye nyina ye de awira hye ne mu say we ni betuma ye adwuma mabuta ya esia ne so 2024 ye betumi achieve. Enti ni abebeto bia ye mpoyim. Ye hia de say leader na ye be you ye efficient a obetuma ye adwuma na mai. Ye obuta esia ne so 2024. Minim say what be the breaking the 8. And the one de be ye be ko sa ku e ya ye betumi a break 8 no. That is what I hear them say ye benya.
Eti se obi ka se Owura Stephen Ayesu in team wabre eti moma ne nko obi su ka se o obenfu Christopher mi akunfi so party no ni nim de ne emodern mo ni dibra hodo a wakita onso betumi aye adwuma no ne wabre no na modern ekọ ne yesi owo experience na ekọ hwan
Sadia na wo ka se ne wabre no eno nko entumi nye factor and the capacity ye nyina yabre right ba wo hwe obi te say 17 wagina nempre nan so ni we say
enum ponie
aha
enum
ye enti amaninya sympathy bi eche ne ba baka de nyina well we say Ghana presidential elections we ko ba ko mienu bia ni wo ko ba ko wonyae nana do ko ne mprensa so ansa no wonya eje yesana woni wa hodre no nim de no nyansa no commitment a wo nyina no wonya added advantage say we akobia eti wonya sympathy with the delegates and as electorates ti awie no mu se bia no be ya adwuma banya no kwan ye quality a se be ye regira so yi panyini right capacity ye nyina ya brebi but I think say e advantage now say what interviewer Babaka say wow degree university degree 1 by the time to say a master's degree will be an obvious advantage. That is it.
Etu ni say sympathy vote be ye adwuma.
O say
who ni say sympathy vote be ye adwuma.
Oh yes. Me met me aka no. Baba bani nyina obi a woni qualities. Delegate 6,000. Na ye be kan ya adwuna bo ma yi ba ko. Enti nia won kwa individual beka no might not work. What you say? Enti ya to aba no wi a obi a any campaign, obi akọ rounds. Right? Binom ni binom e kasa. Enti wo to say what to be anka ni ba bi abeto de afa. Enti no I believe we say nia ye nyina ye be bom a ye to aba no wi e beka no obi ya no. Ye nyina be support no. Na watumi aye adwuma mai.
Honorable, yemra breaking the 8 asama wo kan ye. se party ni betumi a break 8 na ne gidi se leaders e di party nanim e ka ho moso asoafo moso momoden mo ka ho nipa bi asem o mo ka ne se da bi aban performance na ba bi ane magina no enye breaking the 8 no emwa mo eye se aban no aye adwuma communication no nkoye ana se die ne mo hawa ankasa na mo mo modern.
Oh, men kasi ya mwe modern. Then I do buy 4 years, 5, 6 years. Bro, focus in politics. You can be mid-term blues. Abani biya nuwa wata so 8 years. Sebi nyema beko fen sa kwa kusi actually. President Kufuor ya call Hipik. Early days of Hipik, you know. Virtually senka first time. Ya tuwe we Hipika. Kaya nube biya. Nana do buy na ye wo IMF deda. We managed. Etimi ko yi ya hu free IMF no. Ni ya adwuma akosi 2019. O hwa ya adwuma ya 2019 na. Na ka ya wie kura to break the 8 no. Na niam bia ba boboma. Profocasem in economics. Ya can say exogenous factors. Niam bia who needs to control. Then so I impact on you. Te say COVID. You can't control COVID. Ya ko ya ne etimi aba form kakrasa. Modern boy ya boy. The whole world. Nkromie nu abayi be ho kese pa COVID ko on record. Ghana and South Korea. As what for Krona worker say, Yamo Homodno said, dear Nessino, Yani a Consacono. 18 years say no, Yamu be a giddy say temporary. The solutions are coming out gradually. Yay, stakeholder engagement, Yanni paid in Como, and Yaya Hankwa. Right, we believe, say, and I'm one of my per se fasono. Yanina Yagitum, Lay Diachla. This will be something a temporary. Timpa Yaniable. Send your best year by the end of the year. They are to me a agreement year. Now 1 year time, we will only be Sigana. Near my impact on us, no. The SSA and to us because the Ukraine war said to us anymore. It will continue to affect us because in two oil yet we export to do Chadisania import. And so far as we continue to be net importers of oil, yeah, crack and go. We anticipate say war not to us society. Now American sanctions not to us, we will have problems. Everyone day nyame yadumwa. Yeah, problems. Kasi sa mara hurubinom benya problems no. Where we are working.
Honorable can be before COVID ho. COVID o ministry. Yeah, can COVID now o ministry na ye in charge. Ehun sem bebre ye ba ye enei say ye kan niema ye se ama ho kira ba Ghana ni aka COVID ni abeka Ukraine ne Russia ntokwa ba COVID ne de no ni amanfo kan say sika no kra ba ye nya ye from COVID mu no niema e wo say ye de ye ehun kontabuo ye ntumi mu na ye ka COVID bia na ye de ahye COVID say ye ka say COVID enya impact e wo Ghana so a ono abokwan ba so
akua say wo ka se emu hon konta me no enya adwene da. We are still spending into COVID.
Yeah, they are still spending into COVID.
We can't be all crying in Tiawe. Now, Nipe, near Kotia Hania Baye, a Drew Amanipe Yankwa. Okay, as a President Kai said, we know how to bring the economy back. What we don't know to do is to bring human beings' life back to us. And to say, to be protected in the part of one, yeah, we are. You say economy, no be a problem. You best solve a problem. And that is the situation where you won't say. Emra Quaniso, Abanisika won't be for more contact. Now, no, a finance minister, I bet check him when I first was Sika Ecoye. Until the minimum Sankunta Bobia Uma, the Auditor General, your Parliament, I bear your 7-year investigations. Nina Babon today.
Okay, Minister, the Minister Bar Parliament in Chemo de Baye, Yasan set up a committee to go deep into it. It's a minister explanation on the Baye, no, a idea to assume.
I sign politics here. Minimum advantage, a political issue, right? It is a trasumwa, or Beccavi, if you were saying, Yan Quenim. And can ordinary circumstances. Abaniska spending we are, Auditor General. Never can cratem, says Cano Etiamra and Asi and Tiamra. But baby, I didn't acquire politics cacraum. Binum Philly say, Yabo COVID the same swa, Yakan COVID in Contebua, Yabama advantage you be at him their win elections. By us, you in Yaya, Yajana, Yaya, Jenny in Ano, me and Sam Contebua about 1 day. And your books all, you have a 7 Bimbia, young him, na fe yem fa ninko
eti se obi bo mo sobo asoafo ne se mam wa aban no mo modern mo mam wa aban na hwe ya breaking the 8 no mu benya problem a woni nipa ne be ya adwen
asoafo ne gusu aye ya adwuma esese ye wadi kana kan bibia kyew se nsemo a akoso ya ye wo de situation mu no ebi o hwa hu adwuma no ne ho kenkan se ayi no eni Ghana ha kura ti say Ukraine war yi asoafo ye Ghana ha ye better ya stop Ukraine war. That is not within our system. But ne way semese ya ye betumi break ye 8 no ye gusu a ye tu wanamo no. All we need the resources a ye benya dia ye se adwuma no eno so ye tu anamo no a ye benya resources a ye de beba ye de be ye adwuma nduma ye nja ne nyina ye gusu hospital sa ye si gross a ye kakra ye gusu ye school feeding ye nja ye health insurance gusu a ye adwuma ne ma bebro ho a abana adwuma ye yo na be giri pass breaking the 8 no de ebeba so
wo gidie
why not
leadership ben the betumi edimo breaking 8 no you can the type of leadership in your party
leadership power betim de yakọ leader obetumi aye adwuma akare ye nyina di nachi na yatumi akwaji nkunim de diaba we need a leader who understands the party, who understands the party structures ne oti party ma ya hawase ne obetumi adi ani makokodro up resources ama yetum dia ye adwuma aye betumi awon elections na meji di say ni para bagina no nyina be betumi aba ba mimi nua no owosoro kakra che ne ba abaka no say there must be intima ne ma bebre be koso e dia mai
mate ye da se nti enen kwa awie ye no na sa leadership no manya e wo mo party no mu
mantine ye kan e bia makua
enen kwa awie ye no na sa leadership na wo ka say omudi mu be break 8 na manya.
That is our expectation.
Yeah,
your expectation is say ne be kwa awie ye no na leadership aye be hia aye de be ye adwuma break 8 no na ye nsaka
abusia ye ne soafo a wo hwe o meya pomuden nsem so onimonyamfo kwaku agema manu na ye ne na atwetwen enkomo e wo your election headquarters Adom TV, Adom FM, Asempe FM, Enensha FM, Kokromoti Power, onimonyamfo kwaku agema manu ye da na se midin akua boachiwe yi Adom o fra mi ebi wa meje so